The Auditor General has revealed that the government does not own or control the SHA system despite paying 104 billion for it. Welcome to our Money News Roundup today. For every 100 shillings contributed by Kenyans for SHA, 2 shillings, which is 2%, goes to the SHA system owners. In addition, for every 100 Kenya shillings claimed by hospitals for SHA, 5 shillings, which is 5%, goes to the private entity. The company also charges 1.5% for tracking services. All intellectual property rights are owned by the private entity, and it is estimated to get 111 billion Kenya shillings in revenue in the next 10 years. According to the AG, the contract favors the private company as there are clauses in the contract that prevents the government from developing a system that competes with it. Any disputes on the engagements are to be resolved at the London Court of International Arbitration. The Office of the Auditor General flagged the procurement process for the project for bypassing competitive bidding in clear violation of constitutional and statutory requirements. In other news, the government is planning to remove the Auditor General as the head of the National Audit Office. A bill sponsored by Kikuyu MP Kimani Ichung'wah proposes to create the Office of the Audit Advisory Board, which will be the accounting office for the national government. The office will include the Auditor General and members of the Office of the Auditor General, representatives of the Attorney General, a nominee of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya, and 2 representatives of the 2 houses of parliament, that is the Senate and the National Assembly. The proposed law further seeks to amend the current requirement that the Auditor General has to be Kenyan. Lastly, the SACCO regulator has admitted that the KUSCCO scandal had the potential to cripple the SACCO sector. According to SASRA CEO, the regulator has allowed a discretion for SACCOs to stagger their losses in the KUSCCO scandal for a period of up to 4 years. This is against the international standards on financial reporting, which require for such losses to be immediately accounted for. SASRA has noted that the decision to allow SACCOs to stagger their provisions is meant to protect the cash flow of the SACCOs. The CEO explained that it's meant to help the smaller SACCOs as they may not have enough money to cover all the losses at once. While some SACCOs are making full provisions as required, other SACCOs are spreading out these provisions over time. This move also aims to prevent members from withdrawing their money out of panic, which could put more pressure into the sector and ultimately lead to the collapse of the SACCO sector in Kenya. Money254.co.ke has written this and more money news. Click on the link on our bio to learn more.